First Republic Bank being dealt $1 to $5 billion from Bank of America, J.P. Morgan Chase, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, again totaling $30 billion. This was an effort to stabilize the market and pull First Republic from uncertainty.
Fox's Alexandria Hoff. The Senate advances a bill to end the still active war authorizations against Iraq, now a strategic partner.
The United States Senate begins the process of repealing the Iraq AUMFs, the ones of 2002 and 1991, putting the final remnants of those conflicts squarely behind us.
A final Senate vote could come next week, just after the 20th anniversary of the start of the Iraq War, with a House vote after that. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
Southern Heritage Bank is your local community-focused bank. You'll see our teammates proudly cheering at the...
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology: mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
ThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here is your news for Friday, March 17th on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. In news today, Cleveland State Community College will host a celebration for social work students, community partners, university representatives, and alumni in honor of National Social Work Month on Tuesday, March 28th. The event will include a luncheon and themed door prizes. The Social Work Department has hosted this event since 2005 as a way to celebrate the social work profession and current and future social workers. Representatives from various universities with College of Social Work programs will attend the celebration to assist current students who are planning on transferring to their institutions. Cleveland State's Social Work Emphasis Program has articulation agreements with UTC, UTK, Dalton State College, Southern Adventist University, Tennessee Wesleyan University, MTSU, and ETSU. For more information about the celebration or CSCC's social work program, contact Janet Pankey at jpankey@clevelandstatecc.edu or call 423-473-2438. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, Grant Bromley reports, with a $288,065 grant secured, the Bradley County Sheriff's Office shared with the Bradley County Law Enforcement Committee which gadgets and trinkets it plans to acquire. With the grant application now approved, BCSO Sergeant Zachary Pike was able to present a PowerPoint detailing the specifics on where the money would be directed. Funds, he said, were formula-based, with the state tracking violent crime in each county over the past 3 years to determine how much would be divvied out. During his presentation, Pike said approximately $287,734 was spoken for. The following items are in the BCSO's shopping cart: $100,350 for 30 Provision in-car cameras for patrol cars, $75,931 for a Faro 3D 360 crime scene scanner and training on the scanner's operation, $30,287 for 3 drones with thermal vision, $16,653 for a 3-year subscription to PinLink PLX software, which is used by investigators to store, organize, and analyze cell phone forensic and social media data, $29,548 for a 3-year subscription to Clear software, which is used to identify and locate suspects who may be from out of town or don't have a stable address, $31,105 for a server and storage upgrade to accommodate, and $3,860 for training room upgrades, including 2 75-inch televisions, 2 55-inch televisions, and 20 72-inch by 18-inch class tables. Pike noted that the drones will be compliant with the National Defense Authorization Act, so they will not be purchased from China. He also said if the BCSO observes the subscriptions to PinLink and Clear are underutilized, the access to those services can be narrowed, which will lower the cost. While the BCSO has been approved for the full grant amount, the contract for the grant has not yet arrived. From News Channel 9, 2 years after Tennessee Governor Bill Lee led the charge to allow residents 21 and older to carry handguns in public without a permit, younger adults could soon have the same privilege with or without the governor's sign-off. A gun rights group sued after the law was passed in 2021, arguing that the age limit should be lower. Then late last year, the state's top lawyer moved to negotiate a settlement rather than defend the law, citing last year's U.S. Supreme Court ruling expanding gun rights. In January, Attorney General Jonathan Skrmetti proposed a deal that would allow 18 to 20-year-olds to carry handguns publicly. Skrmetti's proposed settlement concludes that Tennessee's current age range violates the U.S. Constitution's 2nd and 14th Amendments. For their part, Republican lawmakers in Tennessee are considering lowering the age limit themselves, so the Attorney General's proposal isn't just mandated on them through the court system. Legislation to do so passed the House, but not the Senate last year. Tennessee has made it a point to pass gun-friendly laws. Gun owners seeking permits must go through training and receive a background check, but the permits themselves became optional with the 2021 law. In addition, 18 to 20-year-olds can already own handguns. They just generally can't carry them publicly with or without a permit. Young adults with military backgrounds may do so, however. This has been your local and state news on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, this is Jeremy Galt reporting.
Mix 104.1 WCOE on the first morning after March Madness began. Mix Madness. Bridget, it can't continue on like this because I am exhausted this morning.
Did you stay up?
I stayed up. Did you stay up?
I kind of did. I was in and out. I missed the very end. I think that's when I finally went to sleepy time. But, yeah, I stayed up way too late.
Austin Chadwick here with me as well. Austin, did you stay up?
I did not.
Oh, cool. So I'm going to let you two guys handle the show. I'm going to go home.
No, I didn't. But luckily, I was going to say there's only 2 Thursdays. So,
yeah.
The rest of it's weekend.
Yeah, so I stayed up last night. Of course, Tennessee playing the 9:40 tip-off last night. And it was, I thought I would be able to go to bed. I thought, I'm going to go to bed if Tennessee gets a big lead and it looks like it's going to hold. But that never did happen. I mean, Tennessee would get the lead, then they'd give it right back up. Then Tennessee would get the lead, they gave it right back up. But they do hold on. They are the winner. They went 58-55. If Tennessee could have played a little bit better, they could have blown them out, and I could have went to bed at the half. But no. We've got to just kind of letting them keep hanging around. And when I say hang around, Louisiana did play good last night at times. Both teams would have 5 and 6 minute time frames where they didn't score. I mean, it was incredible that you would put up the graphic. Tennessee hadn't scored in 4 minutes. Louisiana hadn't scored in 4 minutes. You're like, how's this game even being played? Nobody's scoring in those different intervals. But Tennessee holds on 55-58. Next opponent is Duke. So Tennessee-Duke, what a classic that would be. And hopefully Tennessee can find some momentum and find some leadership on the floor and be able to make this a competitive game. But, boy, if they play like they played last night where they have those spurts of not being able to score, I think Duke's going to run away with it, guys, unfortunately.
Yeah. My Vols page blew up about 8 o'clock last night. So they were all going on. So
that's what's going on. So that was definitely the highlight. Of course, listening to Bob and the Vols get the win, that was the highlight for me. But biggest upsets, 2 of them, right out of the gate. The early one in the day was when Thurman beat number 4 ranked Virginia 68-67 on what a lot of people are calling some bonehead play by Virginia in that last seconds remaining in the game. And then it was in the nightcap, it was number 15th coming into the tournament ranked Princeton over number 2 Arizona 59-55. So 2 big upsets. Who knows what's going to happen today?
Thankfully, I don't think I had either of those in my Final Four. I'll have to double check. But
well, see now I've got Thurman going all the way to the Final Four. So
you do have them.
I do. Now, really? That doesn't mean anything because I just randomly picked. I'm just telling you.
Right.
But, I do. So.
Well, today we've got more games that we'll cover on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. The Vols will not play again until tomorrow on Saturday. Thankfully, it's a 2:40 tip around that time. And so, of course, we'll carry the game here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix 104.1 app. We are the home of the Vols, presented by Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. Yeah, we've got, for me, if I go back and look at my percentages, and I guess we're going to try to run over a couple of these in the onset here, it says that I've got 47.9%. So
Yep.
I guess that's not very good.
Well, and my bracket says the same thing. So
Oh, does it? So we're right there.
We've got the same score going on.
And then we got Bridget over here who says, I can't believe it. Mine says, what does yours say, Bridget?
Mine says 91.9. I have no idea how.
So that means you probably got about, I don't know, maybe 15 of them right or 14 of them right.
And
something
here
like
I
that.
thought I was leading the office yesterday. I guess not.
Well, I never, the first 2 games I lost, and then I did win the next 3. So I was 2-3 after the first 5 games. So I was thinking, boy, that's not good. So, it always works out to where one of the 2 days, Thursday, Friday, the first 2 days, you sometimes have one bad day and one really good day. So I'm hoping that is me. I hope I have a great Friday and maybe make up for some of my picks on Thursday.
Hey, it really doesn't mean a whole lot. I mean, we're going to move forward to the 16 and the 8, and so it'll all change again.
Yeah, it will. It will. So, Bridget, I know we're going to get ready. Well, Austin, if you don't care, I guess you're the one that's going to do this.
Yeah.
Put up the graphic, and let's talk about the top 5 right now who are leading. Of course, we're only halfway through round 1, so tell me a little bit about some of these people.
Okay, so number 1, we've got Alison Tang. I think Bridget said she knew like 3 of these 5 people. So
yeah, I know we all know Joe Moore, but I know number 3 and number 5.
All right,
go to my church.
Alison Tang. So that's one. It takes what's her bracket name? Is a little bit too far away for me to read.
It takes 2 to tango. So we got Alison Tang in number 1. 2, we've got Madeline Newman. Number 3 is Denny Williams. Number 4 is Joe Moore. Look at Joe Moore. I mean, he is just on top of it. And then number 5 is Chris Ware.
Now, which one of those 3 do you know, Bridget? Besides, of course, we all know who Joe Moore is, of course.
Yeah, Denny Williams and Chris Ware, and they're all tied for first.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like.
So we'll see how this pans out after we get through tonight. Now, after we get through tonight's game on Monday, now this is note to all 3 of us. We can't forget.
Yes.
Tonight at midnight, before someone goes to bed, take a snapshot of who the leaders are. And then we got to do that again Sunday night before we go to bed.
I mean, I hate to tell y'all, but I'm going to be in bed long before midnight. So
I've got a reminder set in my phone. It's going to remind me. So
all right, so that's what's going on. Mixed Madness presented by Kia of Cleveland. First-round prizes and second-round prizes will be awarded on Monday morning. Just going back to news, Senator Marsha Blackburn is going to join us, talking about some topics and issues that she would like to discuss with our communities and listening audience. That will be about 7:45 this morning. We'll get her on the phone. Alison Pryor will also join us from Local 3 Weather. We'll get her on around the top of the hour, so kind of a busy morning there. And Bridget, it is St. Patrick's Day. You have green. I have green. Austin, do you have green on anywhere?
I missed the boat. I didn't even know.
Oh, man.
I knew we were getting close, but I missed it totally. So.
St. Patrick's Day, that's one of those holidays that I remember when I was in elementary school. And that was back before people would get offended. I mean, people would pinch the fire out of you, man. You'd go home and you'd have bruises up and down your arm from people just pinch and twisting if you didn't wear green.
Yeah.
Dwayne, I don't think you had very good friends.
No, I mean, no. That's just the way our friends were. They were going to punish you if you didn't. It's St. Patrick's Day, and they just wouldn't get like the ones that hurt the most when I was younger is when they get just a little bit of skin and they just kind of twist it.
Yep.
Y'all have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Y'all were through the soft era where you couldn't do that because you would get sent to the principal's office. But back in my day, they'd say, "Son, get back in there. It's your fault you didn't wear green today." Back in those days, then we had to go to the outhouse to go to the bathroom, and all of us was in one room in the whole school. Then we had to walk uphill both ways to get there. But anyway,
did they ever throw you in the chokey? Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. But anyway, it is St. Patrick's Day. And do y'all have any St. Patrick's Day things that you partake in? I mean, I don't really.
No, not really.
Not me neither. I mean,
I enjoy watching the Green River they do in is it Chicago?
Chicago, yeah.
Right.
So that'd be Green River.
I saw a video of it the other day. It looked pretty cool. So.
And Bridget, a lot of your friends will take off work early and hit the places for the specials, right?
I guess so. I don't know. I won't participate in that.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that's what Ashley RF is at probably this weekend. Is going to be just enjoying St. Patrick's Day. I don't know. She's out for a day too, having some vacay. But yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day, so enjoy that. And one other thing before we go, I know we got to go. I was so surprised when I got up this morning. I remembered it was St. Patrick's Day, and I went to my closet. And I was surprised I had like 6 green shirts.
Really?
Because you just don't wear green every day. Mm-hmm. And so I was thinking, I'm going to have a hard time finding something to wear tomorrow as I was trying to wake up this morning. And I opened up my closet, and you kind of scan, you're looking for green. I'm like, I got 6 green shirts in here. Where did those come from?
Had a lot to choose from.
Yeah, so, Mary, so I wore this one.
I will say, I don't see Dwayne in green very much.
I don't wear green very much.
Yeah, no, not really.
Yeah, I'm just not.
It looks nice on you.
Not a green person. But anyway, I could have brought you a green shirt, Austin, if I'd have known.
Well, if I'd known, I'd brought my own, but that's okay.
Did Sheridan come in with green on today?
No,
I haven't seen yet.
Nope, she said.
She said nope. Well, I'm going around and pinching some people this morning, so no. That would be an HR nightmare. Rich, let's come back over to you. Let's get a check of the streets. I know it's wet out there this morning.
Yes, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the Don Ledford Buick GMC Truck Annual March Mania event, and they are saying yes to low interest rates and 90 days until your first payment. Visit their showroom on North Lee Highway and Don Ledford in Cleveland, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. As Dwayne mentioned, we do have rain in the area, so those streets are slick. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com.
Time right now for your Hardee's wake-up call. Boy, I need a Hardee's wake-up call. I need something this morning. I used to do this, Bridget, when the Braves would play. I would stay up when they would be on the West Coast and have those late games. Not anymore.
Shouldn't do that anymore.
Not going to do that this year for sure. But I kept thinking the Vols. I'm going to go to bed when it gets to here. I'm going to go to bed when it gets to here, and I just couldn't. It's like a train wreck. I just couldn't take my eyes off of it. And I said, I guess when I got down to about 4 minutes, I said, I guess I just might as well stay up.
Yeah.
What's 10 minutes, 15 minutes? Then it comes to be 30 minutes.
Yeah.
The last 2 minutes of a basketball game lasts forever.
Yes.
I mean,
all the time
you can make dinner.
Fouls.
You can go lay bricks around your house. You can come back in. I mean, whatever. But anyway, I'm not the only one, I'm sure, that's a little tired this morning. So go by. This is your Hardee's wake-up call. Go by and see our friends at your local Hardee's. Get a great breakfast to start off your St. Patrick's Day. Tell them, didn't they used to do like something green at St. Patrick's Day on Hardee's?
Oh, I don't know.
It seemed like I remember one time we talked about a promotion. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know if Nicole Morsehead is up quite this early. Maybe she's sleeping it in this morning. Probably not. But if there is something, let us know. We'll maybe talk about it. Let's go ahead and get going here. This, again, is your Hardee's wake-up call.
The stars have aligned.
It's the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's Happy Star. And the famous Star Burger. And the Superstar Burger. So many stars. My Rewards members get exclusive offers on the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's app.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
Steve, maybe you can pick your bracket better than you shoot that basketball.
Sign up now to win hundreds of dollars in prizes in the Mix Madness contest. Visit mymix1041.com, presented by Kia of Cleveland.
Mix Madness with Mix 104.1 is easy as 1, 2, 3. Now get off my court.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-doom, boom.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for healthcare. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's healthcare.
Murray started making mattresses, the company was called Made by Murray or Murray Made. Thank you for continuing to support the same family-owned and locally made business, Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have rain and wind throughout the day. Winds 20 to 30 miles per hour. Higher wind gusts possible today, a high of 60 and a low of 30 tonight with cloudy skies this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 51 and a low of 23 tomorrow evening. Sunny on Sunday with a high of only 45. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 52 degrees.
All right, Dwayne, push the button here. Here we go.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
It's One Republic on Mix 104.1.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
It's the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's Happy Star. And the famous Star Burger. And the Superstar Burger. So many stars. My Rewards members get exclusive offers on the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's app.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
That we're going to discuss and get her take on that. So we hope that you will stay tuned for that coming up in about 15 minutes. So stay with us here on Mix 104.1.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the Don Ledford Chevrolet annual March Mania event, and they are saying yes to low interest rates in 90 days until your first payment. Visit their showroom on North Lee Highway and Don Ledford in Cleveland, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. We do have rain in the area. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance, located on Keith Street here in Cleveland. But on May 1st, they are relocating to a larger, more convenient branch at 950 25th Street at the intersection of 25th Street and Peerless Road. You can call them at 423-458-3007. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Looking for the dealer who's gonna give you more.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
Good morning to you, sir.
That's right. Good morning. Happy Friday. How's your bracket?
Well, my bracket's about 49%, so I'm not even quite 50%, Bobby. How was yours?
Yeah, I had a few upsets yesterday, like everybody did. So I'm sure it's not as good as it can be, but that's the way it goes, right?
Yeah.
That's why we don't bet the big bucks on having perfect brackets. But I tell you what, Dwayne, what you can bet the big bucks on, that's the stock market over the long term, like we talked about. The Dow was up a nice little rebound yesterday as we work out this banking issue. The Dow was up 371 points to close at 32,247. The S&P up 68 to close at 3,960, and the NASDAQ up 283 points. So big rally in the NASDAQ up to 11,717. So markets were higher yesterday. We will work through the banking crisis. If you've got questions or you're listening out there and you don't know how it's going to impact your 401k or you're getting nervous because you're getting close to retirement, that's where I come in. Give me a call, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215, or you can stop by and see me at 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Planter gas station.
Well, Bobby, we appreciate your phone call this morning. Thanks for the great advice. Again, Bobby Ludwig is your Edward Jones financial advisor. He will lead you through those tough times. He's led us through so many things over the, Bobby, 10, 15 years you've been a part of our station now?
Yeah, I mean, we started doing this prior to the Great Recession. So we've been through the Great Recession, we've been through a global pandemic, and now a banking crisis, and we'll have many more crises along the way to navigate through.
Well, Bobby, you'll be right there to navigate us through. Thanks so much for the info, and thanks so much for being here for us, and we'll send some people your way.
My pleasure. Thanks, Dwayne.
All right, so that's Bobby Ludwig, once again, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Time now for another check of the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast on this rainy Friday morning.
Here at Mermaid Mattress, we're revolutionizing the way you shop. We offer actual stores you can visit to try your new mattress before you buy it. Mermaid Mattress, we're just around the corner.
For today, we'll have rain and wind throughout the day. Winds 20 to 30 miles per hour. Higher wind gusts possible. We'll have a high of 60 and a low of 30 tonight with cloudy skies this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 51 and a low of 23 tomorrow evening. Sunny on Sunday and a high of only 45. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 52 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
At 7:37, it is time for a check of sports from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. This sports update is co-sponsored by the Town Squire.
You need new tees for spring and summer? Take a look at the selection at the Town Squire of Southern Tide and Vineyard Vines Cotton or Performance Material. Also new polo shirts and tees from Volunteer Traditions with the TriStar or Smoky. You decide. Thank you for allowing the Town Squire to serve you over all of these years. Since 1977, the Town Squire, 1717 Keith Street Northwest in Cleveland in the Stewart Park Plaza, is the shop that appreciates a customer.
Here we are. Day one is in the books this year of the men's tournament we know as March Madness. We call it here Mixed Madness, presented by Kia of Cleveland, as we're going to be awarding some prizes Monday morning for round one and round two. So hopefully your bracket's not busted quite yet. And I know that you're definitely probably better off than I am, as I'm only about 50% in going into day number two of Mixed Madness, again presented by Kia of Cleveland. Let's talk about that first round yesterday. Of course, locally, let's talk about the Tennessee Vols. They hold on to win in the late game last night, beating Louisiana 58-55. Now their next opponent will be Duke. Duke versus the Vols. That sounds like a classic right there as far as history of basketball programs. 2:40 tomorrow is when that game will tip off, approximately that time. All tip-offs are approximate, and you'll hear that right here on your home of the Vols, Mix 104.1, and anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app, presented by Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. The Vols will stay there at the Amway Center in Orlando, Florida, and that will be something that we hope that they can get another victory tomorrow, but a little bit tougher of an opponent with Duke. Duke getting a good win for them and their program yesterday. Biggest upsets, you can take your pick. Two big ones from yesterday. The one that I say is the biggest one myself is a number 15th and a number 15th ranked Princeton. They get a win over number 2 Arizona, 59-55, but it was the one earlier in the day that sent people's brackets all around the world, except for a few people like Austin Chadwick and a few others that picked Thurman, coming in as a number 13 seed, beating number 4 Virginia 68-67 in the closing seconds of that game. Again, Thurman is moving on. They were the SoCon champs. Of course, they defeated the UTC Mocs in their tournament. Let's see here. Number ones that played yesterday, 4 number ones in the NCAA men's tournament. 3 of those games were yesterday, and all 3 of them roll. No pun intended for your Alabama fans. Alabama gets the win over Texas A&M Corpus Christi, 96-75. It was number 1 in the tournament, Kansas over Howard, 96-68. And then number 1 Houston, the third number 1 to play, they beat Northern Kentucky 63-52. That score, it looks like Houston maybe didn't have a big problem, but that game was a little closer than anyone thought it would be, with Houston being a lot of people's pick as winning the whole tournament. Now, Marcus Sasser, who is Houston's number 1 spark plug, he got pulled at the half. He had he suffered a growing injury probably a week, 10 days ago. and that's still causing him problems. A lot of people said he should have set out the first 2 games, give him a few extra days to rest, but he did play in that first half, but he did not play in the second one, but Houston does get the win. Now, only one of the 4 number 1 teams will play today. That's Purdue. They'll take on Fair Dickinson. That will be at 6:50 on TNT. Now, we have other coverage that we're doing for the second straight year as we will cover the NCAA tournament start to finish. 4 big games on tap today, and that will start at 12:15. USC will take on Michigan State. That will tip off again at 12:15 on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app. Kind of the 7 o'clock game tonight is one I'm interested in that we'll cover on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. That's going to be number 11 ranked Providence taking on number 6 seeded Kentucky. That will be the 7-10 game tonight, again on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. 4 big broadcasts today there. All right, so let's go on to NASCAR. NASCAR Sunday. Let's go boogity, boogity, boogity in Atlanta. Atlanta Motor Speedway, 3 o'clock. The live broadcast will be on Fox, and we'll have it covered on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, presented by Dell's Heating and Air. And in golf, we have the Valspar Championship that started yesterday, the first round. They will continue this weekend as well. All right, so that is a quick check of sports from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk Update. CHI Memorial, Hello Human Kindness. And this sports update co-sponsored by the Town Squire. We're going to come back in just a moment. We're going to speak with Senator Marsha Blackburn live from the nation's capital. We'll do that coming up. Stay with us. Mix 104.1 WCLE.
A name and
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthaler, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Is going to be joining us talking about a few issues and topics that we want to get out to our community this morning. Good morning, Senator. How are you doing?
I am doing great. Thank you so much.
Well, Senator, Steve is out today, taking a couple days off to spend some time with the kiddos for a little bit of a break. So I'm Dwayne Williams, sitting in for Steve this morning. It's a pleasure speaking with you. I'm assuming you're there at the nation's capital today?
Well, actually, I am starting the day here in Chattanooga and have some meetings. I'll get into Cleveland later today and then over into McMinn County, and looking forward to it.
Wow, you got a busy schedule on a rainy Friday, so we'll welcome you to our area, and I'm so glad to have you here. Well, Senator, let's go ahead and dive right in. I know your time's very valuable. It sounds like you got a very tight schedule today. We wanted to bring to the attention of our listeners on the radio, and also we're live on mixtv.tv this morning. We want to talk a little bit about the president's budget. That's one of the topics a lot of people are talking about. What concerns you, and then why?
One of the things we're looking at is the total in this budget. It is a $6.8 trillion budget, just under $7 trillion. And it contains $4.5 trillion in new taxes. And this is another budget buster. And it is a debt builder for the American people. The deficit on this budget in year one, 2024, will be $1.8 trillion. $1.8 trillion for 1 year. And this is just too expensive to afford. This is one of the things that we have seen repeatedly with this administration, is the policies they bring forward, what they promote, what they push. It ends up being more than the American people want to handle.
Again, Senator Marsha Blackburn joins us from our area this morning, going to be in Chattanooga, coming to Cleveland and around our area today. We appreciate her taking a couple of minutes of her time. We just talked about the budget and what concerns you there, Senator. Some of the other topics that I know is a big interest to you that we want to discuss here briefly is your rural health agenda. Let's talk a little bit about that, if you don't mind, please.
One of the things that we have noticed and have heard so much about from our communities across the state is access to health care. And we've been really concerned with the number of hospitals that have closed in communities over the last few years. And because of that, the rural health agenda that I have is 3 separate pieces of legislation. Senator Mark Warner over in Virginia has worked with me on some of this, Senator Durbin up in Illinois. So these are things that are bipartisan. And my legislation would enable communities to hire more people, to have telehealth, to keep the doors open at these clinics, so you can get properly seen and triaged in a clinic in your community without having to drive 50, 60 miles to get to the appropriate care. So, and getting professionals to work in rural areas, underserved areas. The way we have structured this, if you are a nurse, a doctor, a dentist, psychologist, psychiatrist, and you work in a rural area for 5 years, your medical school loans, all of that will be forgiven tax-free. So there is an incentive there for these physicians that would, to get them into rural areas. I was talking to a medical school, a resident actually, and he said, you know, if that were passed and if that were signed up, I would immediately move to a rural area and begin my medical practice there.
That's good information. Senator Marsha Blackburn joins us this morning, going to be in our community and our surrounding areas today, taking a few minutes out to speak to you on the radio and on mixtv.tv. Senator, one of the other things that I know that you're very passionate about is protecting children online and those type things. Do you care to dive into that just for a couple of minutes with me also?
Oh, sure, absolutely. My Kids Online Safety Act, this is something Senator Blumenthal from Connecticut and I have worked together on. And again, bipartisan, something that we have wide bipartisan support on. We thought we were going to get it finished last cycle. We did not. I do think we'll get it finished this year. But this would enable the parents and the kids to be able to set their own defaults. Right now, there is not a default setting for these kids. And what we hear from parents and principals and pediatricians and psychiatrists, child psychiatrists, is that children are exposed so much because of the algorithms that are used. So this would require disclosure of the algorithms. It would allow parents and kids to set these algorithms where they want them, not where the social media company wants them, and that way you could block some of this content. Basically, what this would do is bring these social media platforms in line with the standards that we as a society have decided apply to kids. You go to buy a board game for your child, and it has the recommendations from ages 2 to 5 or 8 to 12. And you take your children to see a movie, and you go look up the ratings. It may be PG, it may be PG-13, it may be R. But you are able to make those decisions. When it comes to the Internet, your children are being exposed to massive amounts of R-rated activity, and it robs our children of their childhood.
That's good points there, Senator. A couple more things, if you have another minute or two, I would like to touch on that I know is important topics for our community and really a lot of military families that may be listening in this morning. Your work eliminating the vaccine mandate for our military, I know that's something that you've been working on as well.
Yes, I was able to get that through in the National Defense Authorization Act, and very pleased to be able to do that. This is something that having our military men and women removed from service simply because they would not get a shot. And of course, we all know the vaccine is not a vaccine in the nature that you have a polio vaccine or some of the mumps, measles, rubella, these childhood vaccines. This is something like a flu shot that periodically you're going to have a booster or you're going to have an annual shot. And we know that to say to men and women in the military who have a religious exemption, who have a medical exemption, maybe there has been a history of adverse reactions to the vaccine from members of their family, and there's a concern to dismiss them from the military simply because they would not get a shot, and doing this at a time when our military is not capable of meeting their recruiting numbers. It is completely inappropriate. So we have just said, no, don't need to do that. I was able to finally, after 6 months of working on this, get a majority bipartisan support and remove that mandate. And now we are going through the process of reinstating, having some of these individuals called back to the military service that they love and our nation needs.
Well, again, Senator Marsha Blackburn joins us, going to be in our area today, down in Chattanooga now, going to be in Cleveland and some other areas throughout this Friday. We appreciate her taking a couple of minutes of her time. Senator, I do have one more question that's probably a real hot topic that a lot of people are listening to nationally, trying to get different opinions on. I would like to get your thought on the current administration and what they are doing, the Russian fighter jet that forces down a U.S. drone over the Black Sea. What is your take on this, what the current administration is doing, and your thoughts, if you don't mind to close with that?
Well, the current administration is trying their best not to speak out against China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, what I call the axis of evil. And personally, I think that maybe they're compromised by China. And there is certainly investigations in the House, and you've got Chuck Fleischman, who's a part of all of this, Scott Desjardins, who's a part of all of this, investigating, getting to the bottom of what has happened there. When it comes to Russia conducting this provocative activity at armed services, we're going to continue to watch this. This could be called an act of aggression. It could be called an act of war. What we do know is Russia should not have been trying to attempt this drone and then push the drone in the Black Sea and then go and get the drone.
All right. Well, Senator, we appreciate all your takes on these topics today. Great information for our listening audience and watching audience on mixtv.tv. We hope that you enjoy your visit to our area today, and thanks for the hard work that you guys are doing in our behalf.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. All right, that's Senator Marsha Blackburn joining us by phone. Going to be in our area today, so we'll kind of get more information about that. Going to be in Chattanooga and then Cleveland, and I believe she said McMinn County. Tell you what we're going to do, Bridget, as we wrap up that interview before we get back into some other business here. Let's go ahead and take a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. Very busy start here to the Friday morning. We want to make sure we recognize these people before the top of the hour.
Okay, happy birthday to Jessica Morgan today. She is a kindergarten teacher at Michigan Avenue. That is from her kindergarten team. Randy Silver had a birthday yesterday, and I apologize. I missed that on the text around 8:30 yesterday morning. But his
Bridget,
family.
Did you make a mistake?
I made one mistake.
Okay.
First one of the year. But Randy loves his basset hound Otis and his family. So happy belated birthday to Randy. Hannah Thurman is celebrating a birthday on Sunday.
Hannah, we love Hannah Thurman.
Yes. Also, our friend Bobby Ludwig is having a birthday
we love
tomorrow.
Bobby. I wish I'd have known that.
I know, yes. Marie Nimble is having a birthday today, and Philip Daniel is celebrating on Sunday. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way. And I do want to mention a traffic issue on the interstate I-75 southbound, just past exit 20. There is either a stalled vehicle or an accident right there on the left shoulder. So traffic is moving, but experiencing some delays there just past exit 20, I-75 southbound. So be aware of that as you drive this morning.
Bridget, I am so embarrassed that I didn't know it was Bobby's birthday when I had him on earlier.
I know,
Well, he said tomorrow's his birthday. Tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, that's fine then. We'll tell him Monday.
Yeah.
We'll just say, hey, happy birthday. Hope you had a great birthday on Saturday.
Yeah.
And we'll sound like we didn't forget.
Yeah.
So, we don't want to look bad.
It's all good.
It's all good. All right, we're going to get you to some music right here. We'll come back, get another update right at the top of the hour. What's going on a Friday. Wet conditions out there on the roadways, so be careful and be safe. And watch out for those blinding lights. Here's the weekend.
It's the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's Happy Star. And the famous Star Burger. And the Superstar Burger. So many stars. My Rewards members get exclusive offers on the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's app.
Being around people is my joy and my passion. So when they come in here, I do feel free to carry the integrity that Mermaid has. No matter what your job description is here, somehow or another, you're impacting somebody's life.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Mixed Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
It's the Carl's Jr. and Hardy's Happy Star. And the famous Star Burger. And the Superstar Burger. So many stars. My Rewards members get exclusive offers on the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's app.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know, in 2021, there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge. Speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org.
Visit their showroom on North Lee Highway in Don Ledford in Cleveland, where they say yes. Still seeing a bit of a slowdown I-75 southbound, just past exit 20. We have an issue there on the left shoulder. It's either a stalled vehicle or an accident that has happened there. So traffic is moving. It's getting past there, but experiencing some delays in that area. So again, that's I-75 southbound, just past exit 20. We'll be sure to keep you up to date on that. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE at 2 minutes after 8 o'clock on what has become a rainy Friday morning. And to tell us all about what we can expect today and throughout the weekend on the radio, also live on MixTV.tv, our good friend Alison Pryor from Local 3 Weather is going to join us. Alison, good morning to you.
Good morning. I hope that everybody is prepared or trying to stay dry with all the rain that's ongoing this morning.
Well, that's absolutely right. And it's going to stick around for a little while today, isn't it, Alison?
It is. So the most consistent kind of widespread rainfall will happen for the next hour or so. And then once we get to about 10 a.m. and onward into your afternoon, you'll have some more lull periods in there and we'll have on and off scattered showers. But I would go ahead and say from this point through the afternoon, just have the raincoat handy. But do know the most consistent rainfall is happening during the morning time, and then it'll become more hit or miss as the day progresses. Now, all of this is due to a cold front that is getting closer to our area. So our highs today will be happening in the early afternoon, so kind of around 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Once that front passes, you're going to notice the wind shifting out of the northwest and our temperatures dropping. So it's kind of a good news, bad news situation. That means the rain's going to be out of here by the evening time if you have any plans for St. Patrick's Day, but it will be chillier for this evening as temperatures will start dropping even 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So you're going to notice it a little bit cooler outside. As far as your weekend plans go, I do have a dry forecast for you. It's going to be dry both Saturday and Sunday, a mix of sun and clouds on Saturday, mostly sunny on Sunday, but it will be cold. So again, for all of the early planters, the people who have some spring gardens, some crops, we have a freeze watch again tonight into Saturday morning. So protect that cold sensitive plants. And it's going to be even colder Saturday night into Sunday morning with lows in the low to mid 20s. In fact, your highs on Sunday are only going to be in the 40s. So expect it to be a cool and dry weekend, and then those rain showers that you'll be dealing with for your Friday.
Again, our friend Alison Pryor with Local 3 News, a meteorologist there doing a weather forecast, a weekend weather forecast. Of course, a Cleveland High School alum giving us this weekend weather update. And Alison, what does it look like maybe moving forward? The last 10 or 12 days has been crazy with warm temperatures, cold temperatures, a lot of rain. Long range, are we looking better towards the end of the month, more consistent? What does it look like?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, this is kind of the story for the month of March. And I think that if people have lived here for very long, you know, we just had the 30-year anniversary of the blizzard of 1993.
Yes.
March is typically an up and down month, and we're still looking at that pattern really for the rest of the month. So just as a for instance, for the next 4 nights into mornings, we had that freeze potential. And then by the time that we get to, let me just double check this, Thursday and Friday of next week, highs around 70, 72 degrees.
Wow.
So we're still talking about this up and down, and that pattern will continue for the last week of March as well.
Well, Alison, happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Got big plans? What do you do for St. Patrick's Day?
Well, listen, I'm a meteorologist, so I'm standing in front of a green screen. So I had to wear my purple today because I'm also a Thurman alum, and the Thurman Paladins won in their March Madness game yesterday. So I had to celebrate. But I know people are at home, and if you're watching on the TV, you can see I have this green cardigan. We had a little fun this morning. One of my weather hits got to put it on, so I turned invisible.
That's great.
As a meteorologist, you have to find your St. Patrick's Day fun in some other way. But once I get off of work, I'll actually put on my green so I don't get pinched by anybody.
Well, Alison, congratulations. I forgot about you being an alum of Thurman. What do you think their chances are moving forward?
Obviously, I have a tender spot in my heart for them, so I don't think their chances are great. But I think that they can maybe do it even in the second round. If they have all the mojo going or hitting those three-point shots, I have hope for them.
All right, so we'll cheer them on just for you, Alison. How about that?
Well, I appreciate it.
All right, there she is, Alison Pryor, meteorologist for our friends at Local 3 News. Alison, have a great weekend and enjoy your St. Patrick's Day, and let's go Thurman.
Thanks, you too.
All right, so that's going to be our hit there with Alison. We appreciate her giving us the weekend weather update. Bridget, it definitely sounds like it's not going to get warm on Sunday.
Right. It's going to be a very cold day.
Very cold day. We're going to take a break here. We'll be back with more in just a moment. We do have Fox News and local news around the corner, so stay with us.
If you have a prom, wedding, or any other formal event to plan for,
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory. Or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. China's President Xi plans to be in Moscow Monday, meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin for the first time in Russia since the Ukraine invasion started. China's called for a ceasefire. Former Vice President Mike Pence falls on the support Ukraine side of the Republican divide on the issue.
I believe that America has an obligation to lead the free world, to give the Ukrainian military the support they need to repel the Russian invasion.
Pence there at a fundraising dinner in New Hampshire. There are protests in France over the raising of the retirement age from 62 to 64. And it's St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day is being celebrated today in lots of ways, including the big traditional parade in New York City. Organizers say 2 million spectators are expected to line Fifth Avenue and watch the marchers, bands, and bagpipes.
Fox's Tanya J. Powers. Stock futures basically flat ahead of the opening bell on Wall Street this morning. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here is your news for Friday, March 17th on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. In news today, Cleveland State Community College will host a celebration for social work students, community partners, university representatives, and alumni in honor of National Social Work Month on Tuesday, March 28th. The event will include a luncheon and themed door prizes. The Social Work Department has hosted this event since 2005 as a way to celebrate the social work profession and current and future social workers. Representatives from various universities with College of Social Work programs will attend the celebration to assist current students who are planning on transferring to their institutions. Cleveland State's Social Work Emphasis Program has articulation agreements with UTC, UTK, Dalton State College, Southern Adventist University, Tennessee Wesleyan University, MTSU, and ETSU. For more information about the celebration or CSCC's social work program, contact Jana Pankey at jpankey@clevelandstatecc.edu or call 423-473-2438. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, Grant Bromley reports, with a $288,065 grant secured, the Bradley County Sheriff's Office shared with the Bradley County Law Enforcement Committee which gadgets and trinkets it plans to acquire. With the grant application now approved, BCSO Sergeant Zachary Pike was able to present a PowerPoint detailing the specifics on where the money would be directed. Funds, he said, were formula-based with the state tracking violent crime in each county over the past 3 years to determine how much would be divvied out. During his presentation, Pike said approximately $287,734 was spoken for. The following items are in the BCSO's shopping cart. $100,350 for 30 ProVision in-car cameras for patrol cars, $75,931 for a Faro 3D 360 crime scene scanner and training on the scanner's operation, $30,287 for 3 drones with thermal vision, $16,653 for a 3-year subscription to PinLink PLX software, which is used by investigators to store, organize, and analyze cell phone forensic and social media data, $29,548 for a 3-year subscription to Clear software, which is used to identify and locate suspects who may be from out of town or don't have a stable address, $31,105 for a server and storage upgrade to accommodate, and $3,860 for training room upgrades, including 2 75-inch televisions, 2 55-inch televisions, and 20 72-inch by 18-inch class tables. Pike noted that the drones will be compliant with the National Defense Authorization Act, so they will not be purchased from China. He also said if the BCSO observes the subscriptions to PenLink and Clear are underutilized, the access to those services can be narrowed, which will lower the cost. While the BCSO has been approved for the full grant amount, the contract for the grant has not yet arrived. From News Channel 9, 2 years after Tennessee Governor Bill Lee led the charge to allow residents 21 and older to carry handguns in public without a permit, younger adults could soon have the same privilege with or without the governor's sign-off. A gun rights group sued after the law was passed in 2021, arguing that the age limit should be lower. Then late last year, the state's top lawyer moved to negotiate a settlement rather than defend the law, citing last year's U.S. Supreme Court ruling expanding gun rights. In January, Attorney General Jonathan Skrmetti proposed a deal that would allow 18 to 20-year-olds to carry handguns publicly. Skrmetti's proposed settlement concludes that Tennessee's current age range violates the U.S. Constitution's 2nd and 14th Amendments. For their part, Republican lawmakers in Tennessee are considering lowering the age limit themselves, so the Attorney General's proposal isn't just mandated on them through the court system. Legislation to do so passed the House, but not the Senate last year. Tennessee has made it a point to pass gun-friendly laws. Gun owners seeking permits must go through training and receive a background check, but the permits themselves became optional with the 2021 law. In addition, 18 to 20-year-olds can already own handguns. They just generally can't carry them publicly with or without a permit. Young adults with military backgrounds may do so, however. This has been your local and state news on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, this is Jeremy Galt reporting.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE. Welcome in here to our 8 a.m. hour of Mix Morning, served by Taziki's. We're live on the radio, of course, anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app. A lot of people probably from Bradley County schools, maybe out of town, checking in, seeing what's going on in Cleveland and Bradley County today as we welcome you in. And then, of course, live now on MixTV.tv and Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Bridget, happy St. Patrick's Day to you.
Thank you, and to you as well.
As you got your green on there, I have my green on underneath my little rain slicker.
Yes.
The one that's among us that did not wear green today would be Austin Chadwick.
Yep.
And that's why that he's back in his hidey-ho, because he has no green on.
He's afraid of getting pinched.
He's afraid of getting pinched. We said it earlier. Man, I remember when I was a kid. Now, it's been a long time ago. Boy, you came home with bruises on a day like today. We're not encouraging that. I want to go back and say that. I didn't say that in the 7 a.m. hour. Don't do it, folks. It's not nice. That's not right. But anyway, Bridget, you're getting ready.
Oh, yeah, no. That doesn't count.
Now you just took that from Alison because she said she was behind a green screen. So
well, she said green screen earlier, and I thought, hey, I've got a green screen.
You got a green
here.
screen.
So I just grabbed it, and I figured it would work.
It works.
A green cape.
Yeah, green cape.
Wearing a cape.
So who used to wear a green cape? The Green Hornet? Is that who it was?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Well, I knew, and somebody wore green as a character. But anyway,
Yeah.
So Austin, you found your green.
I found some green.
All right.
Chroma green, yes.
Yep. And is that a true green screen? Is that what that physically is? If
Yes.
people that maybe know, tell me what that does for people that doesn't know.
Yes, green is the least likely or the least colored, worn outfit, whatever you say.
Right.
The outfit that people wears less, you know, the color people wear less. So what we do is we put a green screen behind people, and you can key it out. So you can take anything that's green and remove it from your video.
And that makes it to where you can do different things with that screen.
Yeah, it allows you to be able to change the background behind somebody, or if it's Steve, put him inside of a jail cell or something like that. I mean,
where he belongs.
Where he belongs and all those kind of things. But yeah, Mixed Madness, we had a lot of fun with that yesterday. Austin had a great show yesterday, I thought, with Bob Kessling and all the people coming by, and then the phone calls. It was really a lot of fun.
Look, I didn't even know that you had that many contacts.
Well,
I mean, I didn't know you had that many friends, so let's say.
Wow. You thought the show was going to be me and you, and that was it, right?
And Dwayne comes in about 9:30 yesterday morning. He's like, hey, I want to do this, 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 and this, and I'm going to call these people. And I'm like, okay, well, we'll see.
Yeah,
and
he was thinking he'll get none of them on.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I mean, I'm like, well, Bob's getting ready for the game. Like, he is ready to go. Like, he's not going to call you at 3:30. Sure enough, he did.
Yeah. Ben Bobick from Channel 3, the sports director. He called from Orlando about 3:40. Gene Henley from the Times Free Press talked to us about the Thurman team, and I forgot that Alison was a Thurman alum, so he talked to me about that. And of course, we had our typical people in. We had Shelton and Drew Linus was in here because he was still sucking up. Did you see his face when Steve came in and sat down at Bridget's seat? He was in. You thought he saw a rock star or something. I mean, what's wrong with Drew?
I don't know. It really scares me. I think we should have him evaluated.
Now, Bridget, tell everybody the backstory why we're talking about Drew Linus, a basketball coach for Walker Valley.
Yeah, because his bracket name is Steve Hartline is my hero.
Steve Hartline is my hero.
See, now he says that last year, which I remember, his bracket name last year was Turner is my hero.
Yeah, Mike Turner, the athletic
Coach
director
Turner.
there.
So I don't really understand how he thinks going from Coach Turner to going to Steve Hartline is a step up.
Yeah,
but he
I agree.
keeps saying that he wanted to step up a little bit this year, and I just don't understand it.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to move along here in a second, but I want you to come back in a minute. I want to get those top 5 people that's in Mixed Madness presented by Kia Cleveland. I know that we want to kind of spotlight them here in a few minutes.
Yeah, we can do that.
Find out who's in the lead. We'll do that after we get through some traffic here. So, Bridget.
I can tell you right now who's not in the lead. You or me.
You and me.
Neither one.
Yeah, me and Austin's got to find a new gig. It's not betting or picking brackets for basketball tournaments because we're both at about 50%. And oh, by the way, Bridget, okay, quit telling me to say this. What's your bracket?
I'm just 91.9%.
And just 91.9%.
That could all change in a day.
Well, and she named her bracket after her weather report.
Yeah.
So I mean, she's portraying confidence here.
That's right.
Yeah. So not only tell everybody your bracket name, if you don't mind.
I'm Wind Advisor.
Wind Advisor.
Yes.
Now, Steve was picking on your bracket name yesterday. He said it was too lame. What was your bracket name?
I didn't hear Steve say anything about mine. So there we go.
Did.
Did he?
He did. I promise.
Okay. Well, then mine was Mouse Creek Madhouse.
Okay. All right. So I guess he was mad because maybe you sewed something that he would have used.
Apparently,
Yeah.
I mean, we work on Mouse Creek, and it feels like a madhouse in here most days. So
yes, it does.
Yeah. So I think he was just upset that he wasn't as clever as that with his name.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
what was Steve's bracket name?
Do you know, Bridget? He said something about it, but I don't recall.
No, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to find his.
Most of the time when Steve is talking, you're kind of just nodding, and it sounds like the Charlie Brown teacher.
Yeah.
When he's talking.
There's one on there that I think I know which one he is. But
Question 2, did he even make it in this year? Did he fill out his bracket in time?
He says
I think he did. I think he did.
Okay, all righty. Well, we're good then.
All right. Well, let's get traffic moving on here, Bridget. We're going to come back and we'll check in on the leaderboard for Mixed Madness in just a minute.
And Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the Don Ledford Buick GMC Truck Annual March Mania event, and they are saying yes to low interest rates and 90 days until your first payment. Visit their showroom on North Lee Highway and Don Ledford in Cleveland, where they say yes. We are still seeing an issue I-75 southbound, just past exit 20. There's either a stalled vehicle or an accident that's happened right there on the left shoulder, so traffic is moving through that area, but it is backing up, and it's backed up to exit 20 at this point. So be aware of that as you drive. We'll keep you up to date. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The YMCA's after-school program is a safe place for children to play, learn, and grow when out of school. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org.
All right, Bridget, we got to get you out of here in just a little bit because you got a special gig going on here in just about 45 minutes from now.
That's right. I'm headed over to Wendy's on 25th Street here in Cleveland. That location has been freshly remodeled, so they're having a big grand reopening celebration. And this is the same one that was scheduled for a couple of weeks ago, but schools were out and there was a prediction of bad weather, so they rescheduled for today. So come out and join us. I'll be there with a live broadcast from 9 to 11. The first 200 customers are going to receive a free trinket, and then they're offering a free Frosty for you today upon request with any purchase. So that's at Wendy's on 25th Street here in Cleveland. It's a beautiful building, freshly remodeled. So come out and join us. They have great breakfast items, so come out and have breakfast with us.
Now, Bridget, also, there's a rumor floating around Cleveland and Bradley County that that there's going to be a person that looks like Wendy, the official spokesperson or whatever you want to say for Wendy's is going to be there.
That's right. Yeah, they're going to have someone dressed up as Wendy, so you can stop by and take a picture. That is from 9 to 12.
I think that the best picture of today will be you taking a picture with Wendy and say, here is Wendy, and I'm Wendy Advisor.
Yeah, there you go.
So I think that needs to be your post today. So that's good.
I'll try to do that.
Got to say, that's good stuff right there. Bridget, let's go ahead and get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy birthday to Jessica Morgan today. She is a kindergarten teacher at Michigan Avenue. That is from her kindergarten team. Randy Silver celebrated a birthday yesterday. He loves his Basset Hound Otis and his family. Hannah Thurman is having a birthday on Sunday. Bobby Ludwig is having a birthday tomorrow at Edward Jones. Marie Nimble is having a birthday today.
I wonder if she's quick.
Yeah.
I bet she's never heard that before.
Philip Daniel is having a birthday on Sunday, and then Dane Whitehead is having a birthday today. His brother called that in. I've got a feeling that was Brett that called that in. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The volunteer Rid of Hess Mix line is 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the HHM text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903.
Every time you say that, I think we should play the Hall & Oates song. You make my dreams come true.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good thing for them.
Yes.
Bridget, also, Austin, can you pop up the leaderboard now for Mixed Madness? I would like to go over that real quick before we get into the break, because I know Bridget's getting ready to head out, and we just want to kind of talk about this for a second. Bridget, there on mixedtv.tv is our leaderboard after the first round of Mixed Madness presented by Kia of Cleveland. We're going to be awarding round 1 and round 2 winners their prizes on Monday. Round 1 ends tonight at midnight, and round 2 will end Sunday after the games are concluded there. Tell me a little bit about this leaderboard and what we've seen so far.
Yeah, that's right. So we have them ranked 1 through 5, but actually this top 5, they're all tied for first place at this point. So we have Alison Tang, also Madeline Newman, Denny Williams, Joe Moore, and Chris Ware. Those are our leaders right now.
Yeah. Now, I wonder if you're at 90-something%, as you mentioned, what are they at? Do you know?
I don't know.
I mean, are they like higher than that? I mean, are they 100%? Because I would think with your bracket being so good, Bridget, as you not let us forget that
99.9%.
99.9%.
Yep, all 5 of them.
How do you get 99.9%?
I don't know. I guess they just missed one game.
Well, you would think that would make you a little less than that. So maybe that's 100%, but 0.1%. Come on. Maybe their bracket name wasn't what they expected it to be, so they took off a 10th. I don't know. We don't know, but those are your 5 leaders. Bridget, you're not too far behind. We'll see how today fans out. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Mix 1041.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
Why buying on country Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to to talking to y'all soon.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute, your regional leaders in vascular care. February is Heart Month. What do you know about cardiovascular disease? Here are some fast facts to remember. 52% of high blood pressure deaths, the silent killer, occur in women. Every 40 seconds, someone in the United States will have a myocardial infarction. Stroke accounts for approximately 1 of every 19 deaths in the United States, on average every 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Many cardiac and stroke events can be prevented through education and lifestyle changes. Take the time to sustain your changes and control the risk factors that can be managed, such as establishing a primary care provider, exercising daily and eating a healthy diet, maintaining your diabetes, blood pressure, and cholesterol, and quitting smoking. For more information about vascular disease, visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com or call their office at 423-602-2750 to be evaluated. No referral is needed and appointments are within 1 week.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo?
Mattress will always be your local place to get a better mattress at a better price.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Happy Friday and St. Patrick's Day. Today will be rainy, especially in the morning time through about 10 a.m. with the most widespread and consistent rainfall across our area. Then from about 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., on and off scattered showers will be possible. That rain wrapping up by about 6 o'clock this evening for our far southeastern communities. Highs today will be mild in the low 60s, but once the cold front passes your area this afternoon, temperatures will start falling, so expect it to be chillier outside for your Friday night out plans. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Alison Pryor.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Right now, your current Simply Bank temperature, 52 degrees. As we're taking another check of the SmartWay app here, it's in our studio. There is that report of that single vehicle accident at mile marker 18 heading southbound. It says that the southbound shoulder is blocked and also the left shoulder is blocked. So keep that in mind and know that that's a slowdown. Traffic backed up to right around exit 20. So be careful as you make your travels this morning. It's the Jonas Brothers, Mix 104.1 WCLE.
Caught my heart about 1-2 times, don't need to question the reason I'm yours.
Mix 104.1 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
What the Tech is sponsored by EPB Fiber Optics. Visit EPB.com to find the speed you need on Chattanooga's only 100% fiber optic network.
While smartphones can be tools, they can also be major distractions. You can mute them or turn them off, but our consumer technology reporter Jamie Tucker says there's a better way.
I guess everyone knows iPhones have a little switch on the side of the phone that puts it in silent mode. The problem with that is it's so small, sometimes the case won't let you get to it very well. Sometimes you can't tell if it's on or not, and sometimes you forget to turn it off and miss a whole bunch of phone calls. Apple added in iOS 16 do not disturb modes, and if you're not using them, you're disturbed. You'll find it in the control panel by swiping down and finding focus. Apple added a few to get you started. If you're driving, your phone won't ring or show notifications except people you choose. You can allow streaming of your music. If you get a text message, Do Not Disturb will send a reply that you're driving and you'll get in touch when you stop. You set up focus modes for any of these. For sleep focus, add contacts for urgent calls, allow notifications from your security system or doorbell. You won't be disturbed by any annoying spam text in the middle of the night. And the Do Not Disturb focus mode is great for when you're at the movies, a church, or a business meeting. And here's what I love. When you turn on Do Not Disturb this way, you can set it to turn off at a certain time or when you leave that location. Your phone won't disturb everyone, and you won't miss a call after you leave the theater. Now, Android devices do have Do Not Disturb, but you have to go into settings, set it up. It's a little clunky, not nearly as easy as it is on an iPhone. The good news is, though, you can ask Google or Siri to turn it on or off. You and the people around you will be glad you learned about it. That's What the Tech. I'm Jamie Tucker.
Since 2005 as a way to celebrate the social work profession and current and future social workers. For more information about the celebration or CSCC social work program, email jpanky@clevelandstatecc.edu or call 423-473-2438. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, Grant Bromley reports, with a $288,065 grant secured, the Bradley County Sheriff's Office shared with the Bradley County Law Enforcement Committee which gadgets and trinkets it plans to acquire. With the grant application now approved, BCSO Sergeant Zachary Pike was able to present a PowerPoint detailing the specifics on where the money would be directed. Funds, he said, were formula-based with the state tracking violent crime in each county over the past 3 years to determine how much would be divvied out. While the BCSO has been approved for the full grant amount, the contract for the grant has not yet arrived. Get full news at mymix1041.com. This is Jeremy Galt reporting.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
Mix 1041 WCLE, as we're going to be going live to Bridget here in just a little bit, as she's going to be at the Wendy's, the reopening, the new location, not really the new location, just a location that has been completely renovated and looks wonderful. She's going to be there for a special event on 25th Street, right across from Elders Ace Hardware. So go by and see her starting at 9 a.m. First 200 people will get a special trinket, other things going on. That's Bridget live at Wendy's here in just a few minutes on 25th Street. It's time now for your Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol update. It's here, the Don Ledford Buick GMC Truck Annual Month, March Mania Month. They say yes to low interest rates and 90 days to your first payment. Visit the showroom on North Lee Highway or go to donledford.com where they say yes. As we continue to follow what's going on, it's going to be I-75 southbound right around mile marker 18. Accident happened there earlier. Left shoulder is blocked. As we got a live look there now, Austin has that up right around mile marker 19 there. there, you can see the first responders over on the left-hand side, traffic trying to do the best they can to navigate through that area. So please drive safe, drive slow through there, and know that there is something going on right around that area. Again, you're going to be backed up probably to a little bit past exit 20, as we've got a live image up there for you to see. If you notice any other traffic concerns, you can hit us up on the Volunteer Rent-A-Pass Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us on the HHM text line, same number, 614-6499.
This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018, online at drainrightguttering.com, the go-to gutter guys.
Looking for the deal. There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
It's the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's Happy Star. And the famous Star Burger. And the Superstar Burger. So many stars. My Rewards members get exclusive offers on the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's app.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout
Now for another check of your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. Very wet out there today as you're traveling around. Going to be sticking in as far as the rain to about 10 a.m. this morning. Then it's going to be back with us some this afternoon. So hopefully you got your raincoat. Hopefully you got preparations if you had anything that you was going to try to do outside today. That probably is definitely not going to happen. Before we get into the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast again, I-75 southbound right around mile marker 18. A problem there on the left-hand side causing some issues. Backed all the way up to a little bit before exit 20. So about 2 miles heading southbound from 20 down to mile marker 18. You're going to have a little bit of a slowdown, and it's going to take you just a few more minutes to navigate through there. So maybe plan on that. Let's go ahead now and see what's going on with your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast.
When Elmer and Joy Murray started making mattresses, the company was called Made by Murray or Murray Made. Thank you for continuing to support the same family-owned and locally made business, Mermaid Mattress.
now from Local 3 News. It's coverage you can count on.
Happy Friday and St. Patrick's Day. Today will be rainy, especially in the morning time through about 10 a.m. with the most widespread and consistent rainfall across our area. Then from about 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on and off scattered showers will be possible. That rain wrapping up by about 6 o'clock this evening for our far southeastern communities. Highs today will be mild in the low 60s, but once the cold front passes your area this afternoon, temperatures will start falling, so expect it to be chillier outside for your Friday night out plans. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Alison Pryor.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Time now for your CHI Memorial Sports Desk update. CHI Memorial Hello Human Kindness. This sports update co-sponsored by Solutions Finance.
Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
It is the CHI Memorial Sports Desk update. CHI Memorial Hello Human Kindness and CHI Memorial Convenient Care here in Cleveland, located on Paul Hood Parkway, open 7 days a week. This sports update, as we mentioned, co-sponsored by Solutions Finance. You'll find them in the Cook's Food Store Plaza. Go by and see Greg Redmond, Ricky Hentz, and the crew. Well, we hear the song, the sounds of March, the soundtrack, I would say, to the month of March. If you hear that and when you listen to that, if it doesn't make you think about basketball, you better check your pulse. It is Mixed Madness for us, though, presented by Kia of Cleveland. As that got underway yesterday, man, we've got 5 people that Bridget was saying earlier that was 99.9. I don't really understand the 10th, but you know what? I don't have to. But if me and Austin Chadwick, we're about 50%. So as you can tell, we're about half of what the leaderboard is. So we'll see if we make a change today, because this is day number 2 of the first round. We will award winners to the first round on Monday and also the second round on Monday morning. So be listening in for that, as we will have 2 rounds that will give away some prizes. And then, of course, we're going to keep going through until we get to the championship, and then that person is the one that's going to win the great big prize pack, a 70-inch flat screen Samsung TV, compliments of Kia of Cleveland, also $250 from the UPS store, a dozen Duck Donuts from Duck Donuts. I don't know why I can't say that this morning, down in Chattanooga. We've also got, let's see here, an entree from Martha Ann's, hot chicken cold treats, and a party platter. What? Okay, party platter. That's not very difficult to say, from Misfit Tacos. So that's what we're going to give away to our champion. Let's go ahead and get you some scores from around the area last night. It was round 1 of the men's tournament. We'll start with Tennessee Vols. They hold on and get the win last night, beating Louisiana 58-55. You heard the game right here on Mix 104.1 and anywhere around the world on the Mix 104.1 app. We appreciate that. Presented by Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. They will play again on Saturday, 2:40 tomorrow. That game, of course, will be broadcasted live here as well. Presented by TVFCU. They'll stay in Orlando and play at the Amway Center. Again, Tennessee Duke in the second round. for the Vols. Let's talk about the biggest upsets from yesterday's games. Number 15th coming in as number 15th seed Princeton gets a win over the number 2 seed Arizona team. 59-55. To me, that was the biggest upset of the day. But the one that kind of got Mixed Madness and March Madness started was the 13th seed Thurman team coming in and really taking advantage of a situation that Virginia put themselves in, and they beat number 4th seeded Virginia 68-67. So 2 big wins there yesterday. A lot of people in the area very excited that Thurman, I believe the Paladins, they're still moving on. Let's talk about moving on. 3 number 1 seeds in the tournament. 4 number 1s are in the tournament. 3 of them played yesterday. Alabama gets a win over Texas A&M Corpus Christi 96-75. Number 1 Kansas, they get their win over Howard 96-68. And number 1 Houston hangs on and gets to win over Northern Kentucky 63-52. I say hang on because that game was a little closer than in that final score shows us. Let's see. Marcus Sazum pulled a hamstring in the tournament, not playing yesterday. He is the number 1 player for Houston, and a lot of people are concerned that he may not be able to play in the next game. So we'll see how that works out for Houston and Marcus, if he can play or not. Other SEC teams that were a part of winning yesterday is going to be Arkansas, Missouri, and Auburn. We also mentioned the Vols earlier. All right, let's see here. Let's talk about coverage that we'll have today on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, as we will cover the men's tournament. 4 games will be broadcasted starting at noon today. It's going to be USC taking on Michigan State. The 3rd game we'll broadcast today is the one that I'm the most excited about. It's going to be Providence taking on Kentucky. That is 7:10. Broadcasting live on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app. Again, 4 big games from noon today to about 10 o'clock tonight. So if you love basketball and you want to keep up with March Madness, tune in to Talk 101.3 The Buzz all day today starting at noon. NASCAR will be on Sunday at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. That will be 3 o'clock on Fox, on television, but we'll have it on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, presented by Dell's Heating and Air. Golf, they've got the Valspar Championship going on as well. Got to go back. The Misfit Taco Party Platter. See how easy that is to say? Don't know why I couldn't say a while ago. That is our CHI Memorial Sports Desk update. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. And then I want to say thanks so much to our co-sponsor of this report. That's going to be our friends at Solutions Finance. All right, as we like to do most days, Monday through Friday, we get a quick minute with Direct Primary Care Associates. Let's do that right here.
Good morning. This is Brian Fretwell, Physician Assistant with Direct Primary Care Associates, with your Mix 104 Health Minute, sponsored by Direct Primary Care Associates. Exercise and physical activity are essential for maintaining good health. Regular physical activity can help prevent chronic diseases, improve cardiovascular health, and maintain a healthy weight. It can also improve mental health and mood, and help reduce stress. Exercise doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Something as simple as taking a brisk walk or a bike ride can have benefits. The key is to find something you enjoy and that you can make part of your regular daily routine. Remember, the American Heart Association recommends at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity or 75 minutes of vigorous aerobic activity a week, or in combination of both. So make sure to incorporate physical activity into your daily routine for a healthier you. If you would like to know more about this subject, Direct Primary Care Associates, or to find a primary care provider, please visit us at directpca.com or give us a call, 423-650-4831.
CHI Memorial Family Practice Associates provides comfort. Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for healthcare. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associates. It's not insurance, it's healthcare.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthaler, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
It's the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's Happy Star. And the famous Star Burger. And the Superstar Burger. So many stars. My Rewards members get exclusive offers on the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's app.
The artificial intelligence race is on. Tech companies are trying to carve out their own corner of the new software pioneered by ChatGPT. Liam Collins explains how universities are trying to get ahead of the game.
The artificial intelligence software known as ChatGPT has completely changed the game for professors here, and now they're trying to figure out how to minimize its harm, but also use it to their advantage. ChatGPT is built on a deep neural network that uses a sophisticated algorithm to process and generate text. It can understand the meaning behind words and phrases, and it can use that understanding to generate responses that sound like they were written by a human. It creates incredibly realistic responses, and if you don't believe me, everything you heard in this story so far has been entirely generated by ChatGPT.
It does learn, but it doesn't think.
Victoria Bryan runs UTC's Walker Center for Teaching and Learning, which has been coordinating the response to the new software.
So it's not critically thinking through the question that it's been given and trying to give you the best possible answer. It's trying to give you a convincing, human-like tone.
The software was fed information from thousands of websites to be believable, but Bryan says just because it comes across as believable doesn't mean it's accurate.
If a student were to put in, write me an essay using 3 peer-reviewed sources that compares this to this, there's a good chance that those peer-reviewed sources would be completely fabricated.
So let's try that out. We asked ChatGPT to write an essay with 3 peer-reviewed sources comparing the American Revolution to the French Revolution. Within a minute, it writes this 473-word essay using 3 different sources, but those sources don't exist.
The key from a faculty member's concern is going to be really clear about what their boundaries and expectations are around utilizing ChatGPT.
Bryan says there is a solution that could minimize the program's potential harm. That solution is professors setting up the boundaries and students using the program to get ideas and jumping off points and not to cut corners.
Being able to guide students through ethical use of AI technology like this they could say, I've been given this assignment, I'm having a hard time starting.
The university has had just a handful of disciplinary issues when it comes to this program, but ultimately professors believe it could do more good than it does harm if it's used the right way. Reporting from UTC's campus, Liam Collins, Local 3 News.
Switching jobs is stressful. Switching schools is painful. But switching your insurance policies to Allstate, it really couldn't be easier. At Allstate, you can call one local agent who can assist you with all of your policies and make the paperwork simple. Here in Cleveland, Allstate agent George Gray can help you protect everything from your home, car, boat, and motorcycle to your RV, ATV, and more. See George Gray, Allstate Insurance on Keith Street. Are you in good hands?
Mix 104.1 WCLE, time now for a final check of our Simmons Bank celebration list on this St. Patrick's Day Friday. Happy birthday to Jessica Morgan, a kindergarten teacher at Michigan Avenue. That's from your kindergarten team there, so happy birthday, Jessica. Randy Silver celebrated a birthday yesterday. He loves his Basset Hound Otis and his family, but he did put Otis first. I just want to make sure people are aware of that. Hannah Thurman, we love Hannah Thurman and Thurman family celebrating a birthday on Sunday. Hope she has a great day. I know Todd and Joan will probably have something planned for Hannah and the rest of her family as well. Hey, Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. We say happy birthday to Bobby. His birthday tomorrow on Saturday. Marie Nimble celebrating a birthday today. Philip Daniel, I've known Phil for quite a while. Good guy. So Philip Daniel celebrating his birthday on Sunday. And Dane Whitehead from Brother, we just assume that will be Brett. So hope that he has a great day as well. That is your Simmons Bank celebration list. Those birthdays, of course, are for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. We are already taking our birthdays for Monday, and you can get those to us by texting us on the HHM text line, 614-6499. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or you can use the free Mix 1041 app and get us those birthdays and celebrations for the Simmons Bank celebration list. Time now for a final check of traffic on the Mix Morning Show as we're getting ready to go live to Bridget in just a little bit as she is at Wendy's on 25th Street. They've done a completely remodel of that store, that facility. They're doing a ribbon cutting, things like that. We're going to go join her in just a few minutes on the radio side of things. But right now, it's the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol update. Don Ledford in Cleveland is your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in Cleveland. You'll find them located on North Lee Highway right beside Bradley Square Mall, or anytime at donledford.com, where they say yes. Well, here's what we've got. We've been following this problem on I-75 southbound. We can tell you now traffic is backed up all the way to probably mile marker 22. 22 heading southbound, so you're going to go for about 4 miles from 22 all the way down to about 18 and just be really slow moving traffic. Now, it is moving. The problem is going to be on the left-hand side close to mile marker 18, so be prepared for that. But again, traffic moving very, very slow on I-75 southbound starting right around mile marker 22, so please keep that in mind. Let's get this quick message from Misfit Tacos.
Misfit Tacos. Forget what you think about tacos. Unique, fresh, purposely different, unlike any other tacos in Cleveland. At Misfit Tacos, only normal is the tortilla. MisfitTacos.com.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Health Markets.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
served by Tzatziki's. We're going to head out to Bridget here in just a few minutes as she's got a live broadcast at Wendy's on 25th Street. Hope that you'll go by and be a part of what they're doing there. The Chamber's going to be there. I think they're doing a ribbon cutting, all kinds of good stuff. Austin Chadwick's going to join me for the final segment. Austin, had a great day yesterday with Mixed Madness. We're about ready to get things tipped off again today about 12:15.
We did, absolutely. So and just so everybody knows, we've got plenty of basketball coverage on our station. Yep. So we are covering tons of games. If you want to listen in, it'd be a great thing for you to do this afternoon, kind of while you're still at work, or I wouldn't say working outside. I guess it's going to rain all day. You're not going to be doing any of that, but and pulling for Dwayne and myself to kind of rise in the brackets.
Yeah.
And really what it is we want to defeat Bridget. I mean, we really don't want Bridget to beat us. I mean, that's kind of sad since,
91.9% was her bracket.
I mean, we just don't want Bridget to be the best in the office. That's all there is to it.
Well, I don't know if we'd ever live it down, but anyway, so we're about 50%. You and I are about 49.7, and that's not really good.
I'm certain that it'll probably change. There's a lot of games again today.
A lot of games, 16 more games today.
Yep.
So 16 more chances for us to either improve or slide back down the scale on the other side.
Hey, and for everyone who's entered the contest, the first set of prizes will be given away this after tonight. Will be the first round of prizes. Then the next round of prizes is awarded Sunday. So we'll be announcing all those winners come Monday morning. So
it's Mixed Madness presented by Kia of Cleveland. Hopefully your bracket is not busted as of yet. We'll continue to monitor those games. But as Austin said, we got 4 big games that we're going to have broadcasting on Talk 101.3 The Buzz from noon all the way to about 9 or 10 o'clock tonight. So if you like basketball, you've got your choices.
And then we'll be carrying the Vols again here tomorrow on Mix. Is that right?
Yeah, about 2:40. Yeah, 2:30, 2:40 for the tip-off. Man, it's going to be a tough one as they'll take on Duke.
It'll be good. Hey, did we ever figure out what Steve's bracket's name is?
I don't think we have. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's a secret. I just don't think we've figured it out yet.
No, I think I'm going to have to decipher. There's a lot of bracket names there. I mean,
we've ever had.
Hey, we had a lot of people enter, and we're happy because we're giving away good prizes. So we're excited about that.
Thanks so much to General Manager John Davis, Kia of Cleveland, for being our presenting sponsor.
Absolutely.
Once again. Well, Austin, thanks so much for kind of coming in, helping me get through this last 30-minute. Bridget is out doing her thing, and we're getting ready to go to her in just a few minutes and find out what's going on at Wendy's.
We're going to have to go find one of those free Frosties.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Well, everybody else, enjoy the rest of your morning. As far as MixedTV.tv, we're going to stay with you on the radio throughout the day. Bridget with you now. I'll be back with you a little bit later this afternoon. So enjoy the rest of your day. And when I say enjoy, it's Friday, so the weekend's almost here. So that is a good thing. But we're going to have rain till 10 o'clock today. Then we got rain on and off for the afternoon. Recapping the traffic problem, I-75 southbound, traffic backed up from about mile marker 20 all the way down to mile marker 18 heading south on I-75. So please keep that in mind as it looks like it might be getting a little bit better, but still moving slow there. So be careful and just stay tuned to Mix 104.1 as we'll update any traffic information.
Broadcasting